Assalamualaikum, my name is Safiyyah Binti Azli, metric number 273846. I would like to start our presentation for our proposal with the problem statement. According to Jaffa et al. 2011, consumers now are worried about all activity in the halal supply chain, not just manufacturing process. The problem would be focused on terminal operation, whereby the terminal is not halal certificate. It would be violating Jakim's halal principle and standard, potentially resulting in cross-contamination of halal and haram product. Moreover, we also find a problem according to the New Sabah Times 2018, whereby Sabah should construct a new international airport before the Kota Kinabalu International Airport (KKIA) becomes overcrowded. The rising cargo changes become one of the major problems also as the terminal of KKIA needs to be increased to match the demand. Here, we also include the annual passengers numbers and aircraft statistic, which shows that in 2020, there is a rising of 45.6% of cargo changes. Now, let us see the research aims and objective. We have three main objectives for this research. The first one is to establish a new terminal for halal cargo in resolving overcapacity cargo problem in KKIA. Secondly, to have an increasement of export and import activity of halal product in Sabah. Thirdly, is to investigate halal arrangement procedure required for halal air cargo terminal operation. For the research methodology, we want to investigate the problem on terminal operation in handling the halal food accordingly to halal standard operating procedure and the overcapacity of KKIA passengers cargo changes that require additional facilities to meet the demand. The data that we use in this research is qualitative data that was expressed in word. The data is derived from journals and articles. The collected data is secondary data that was collected and expressed by someone else before. Qualitative method used is existing data, whereby case study materials, journals, and articles is used for analysis. For the research focus, we have two focus, which is first one is centering on halal aspect of air cargo terminal operation in handling halal food cargo and also terminal operations. Operation of the terminal will be focusing on the receiving and storing flow of halal food in terminal before shipping out. For research limitation, because of we are using qualitative data, it is based on largely qualitative research method, therefore did not yield statistically significant result. Our data and the result will be limited to case study, articles, and journal sample size. Result from the data may also subject to biases and confounding. So that is all from me. Thank you.
Good day, I am Dzulqarnain, my matrix number 273716, and I'm going to explain about the research framework. Starting off with the RAM handling and moving on to the second process, which is the documentation process, where the airware bill and also invoices has been collected. And then moving on to the third process, which is the verification of the halal status, where in this process, we have been separated the non-halal and also halal cargo, where for the non-halal cargo straightly goes to the non-halal cargo and then followed by the non-halal clearance area. And then lastly, has been followed to the cargo has been sent to the general cargo area, where for the halal cargo, they goes for the verification and also checking condition of the cargo, if the cargo has damage or no damage. If the cargo has damage, the damaged good has been moved to the next process, where the report and also repack has been raised. And then if the cargo has no damage, the cargo straightly goes to the second process, which is the cargo breakdown. And if the cargo has damage, then the cargo has been put the halal product at dedicated storage zone, and then moving on to the very last process, which is move to the agent and also customer. That is all for me for explaining about the research framework. I'll be passing to the next member. Thank you.
Why we choose Kota Kinabalu as our location? First, Sabah is ready to play its role as global halal hub for Malaysia. This is because the development of Kota Kinabalu Industrial Park in Sepagai as a halal industry cluster and the setup of Halal Industry Development Corporation in Sabah to help in exposing and assisting entrepreneurs in the state of matters related to the industry. Second, Sabah was one of the main contributors to the country's halal economy. This is because the halal tourism industry is expected to grow strongly given Sabah's strategic location. The last one is about the potential of halal food market, especially for seafood products in both domestic and international market, was huge. So in developing new cargo terminals, especially for halal food sectors, it gives benefit for our local manufacturers by exporting their goods to overseas with a competitive price in the international market.
From the issues that we highlighted before, we plan to develop air cargo terminal including growing infrastructure for halal cargo and logistics. Size of the halal cargo terminal is 43,600 square meter size and has the capability to handle all types of cargo from one central location. This cargo terminal has various facilities and infrastructure will be built including 40-seat truck dock, 80 truck parking space, 12 aircraft stand directly in front of the terminal. This cargo terminal will be built to enhance the cargo ecosystem, focusing on two business areas, which is special handling, and e-commerce. In special handling, we provide storage for halal goods. Other than that, we also provide cool pods, which is storage for perishable food like vegetables and seafoods. Lastly, this cargo terminal operates on 24 hours basis with security and CCTV monitoring system as well as dedicated storage for airlines.
To conclude our project paper, I can say that the most important about why we should develop halal air cargo terminal in Kota Kinabalu International Airport is development of halal terminal can avoid cross-contamination between halal and haram food. Besides that, applying halal supply chain can ensure halalan thayyiban food at the time of consume. There is no guarantee that halal products are really halal at the point of consumption without applying halal supply chain service. This terminal also important to ensure that Muslim consumer will receive and consume only the halalan thayyiban product. This air cargo terminal also can help solve the limited cargo storage issue due to heavy air traffic. And lastly, the development of halal air cargo terminal can provide employment opportunities for the community as there will be many open positions as the terminal develop. That's all from us. Thank you.